Hi, my name is Miriam Hussein, and today I'm going to be talking about hair and its cultural and historical impact and background. Usually we just tend to see hair as like hairstyles or beauty standard or just beauty stuff in general. But I'm here to talk more about the more historical background of hair and cultural impact on hair, and just more background and how it's connected to religion and history and all those things. Hair has always been a way that you can express yourself and just convey your personality or your identity through your hair. And there's just so many ways you could do that. And there's so many different hair types, and there's curly hair, there's straight hair, there's wavy hair. And through all those different hair types, and you can always tell different types of backgrounds and different stories with those different types of hair. So, for example, with Western beauty and European beauty standards, they tend to idealize more straight hair because they seem to um, think it seems more professional and more clean looking and more just overall put together, which can be really putting down for women who have more curly or natural hair, especially women of color, because it can make them seem like they have to do that to fit in or to make them feel like they have to do that to be more professional or to look more put together. Even though there's now more hair laws, such as the Crown Acts, that put more laws in place for hair discrimination, which is better, but it still gets passed around that through common people just thinking that curly hair is just messy and not really put together, which is really not true. Um, and it's just really unfair for women of color and people who have curly hair because hair has just always played a big role, and there's just a lot of history behind it. Historically, hair has always played big roles in ancient civilizations. For example, ancient Egypt, they used to use wigs and different types of braiding to symbolize different types of wealth or class or status. And even in ancient Greece and Rome, they used to use different headbands to convey royalty or wealth. And even in tribal Africa, they used to use different types of hair braiding to tell different types of stories. So like their age, their tribes, their religion, sometimes even their marital status. So that's really cool that they can use their hair to tell stories. And there was even a spiritual aspect to it. So it's really cool how hair can really tell story, and even it was just a really big deal back then. That's how people used to, use it a lot more as a symbol. And I believe we still do that till this day, but I feel like it was a lot more back then. And yeah, it even falls into religion because even in religion, some religions like Islam and Judaism, they'll choose to cover their hair for religious reasons, for devotion to their religion, or for modesty in general. So yeah, it just falls into religion, and it just falls into a lot more than we think of on a daily basis. Usually we're just thinking about if your hair looks good, if you should straighten your hair, etc. So it's cool to learn like the background and how hair is just really really good for expressing yourself and your background. And like for example, I'm Egyptian, so it's really cool to learn more about like my history and how hair was engraved in ancient Egypt. And yeah, that's all for my topic about hair.